morning, everyone. Good morning, beautiful people. How are we doing today? Welcome to the London session of today's market color being I beg your pardon, being the 12th of July 2024. So good to have everyone around, and I hope you're all having a swell time. Right, so before we proceed with today's analysis, please kindly share the link with everyone on your various social media platforms so that they can also be partakers of the market color. So I'll be giving us 30 seconds to do that, and we will be proceeding from here. When was this connected? All right, welcome back, everyone. Thank you for sharing the link to this market color with everyone on your various social media platforms. So we're going to start with the XY as we normally do, right? So on our monthly time frame, price has not changed, still to the upside and breaking higher, right? And for our weekly time frame too, what are we seeing? We can see that price is actually to the upside, right? And then fibbing from point A to point B, we can see that price is currently at 50% fib level. I beg your pardon, 38.2% fib level, which is most likely a good place for price to hold and keep buying. Or price could come further to 50% fib level, or even further to 61.8% fib level, and buy off from that level to the upside. For daily time frame, right? We can actually see that price to the upside too, breaking higher, forming higher highs and higher lows. And what are we seeing right now? We saw that price traded into this very other block here, price tapped into it, and we can see some sort of a reaction of that point. So this is actually a good place for price to continue it by to the upside on the XY. And for our 4-hour time frame too, on the XY, we can also see that price tapped into the other block on our daily time frame, and there's also another block here on our 4-hour time frame, right? It seems like there's a coincidence. Price tapped into the other block on our daily time frame, and price also tapped into this other block on our 4-hour time frame, which is a good place for price to hold and, you know, continue it by to the upside, right? And you may be thinking, okay, if we're taking this buy, where are we targeting? We will be buying all the way into this 1-hour shoulder, right? This 1-hour shoulder, that's where we will be buying if we are entering this buy, right? So we're buying into 105.920 on our 1-hour time frame. And we may be wondering, where is a good place for us to buy the XY, right? We'll be warming up to jump into the buy of the XY when we see price taking out this high on 15 minutes. So even though price has already tapped into the other block on other time frames, we will be waiting for this high to be taken out on 15 minutes before we will be jumping into the buy of the XY, right? And for GU, monthly time frame, price is to the downside, as we can see here. And for our weekly time frame too, price is also to the downside. And plotting our fib from point A to point B, you can see that price is currently at 61.8% fib level, which is a good place for price to hold and continue its sell to the downside. And for our daily time frame, we can also see that the overall trend is to the downside. And this buy was just price doing its thing to tap into this other block, this daily other block on GU, right? So price has already tapped into this other block, and I expect some sort of a reaction of that point to the downside. And where do I see price coming into? I see price trading into this IOFED here. Overall, I see price coming into this IOFED here, and I expect some sort of a reaction of that point. And then eventually, I expect that price should take out this low too. All right, this is the daily time frame. We don't expect this playing out today, but in long term, this should play out. And for our time frame too, right, we can see that our major structure is to the downside, and this move to the upside is just the minor structure, the minor trend, right? And what did we see price doing? Saw price trading into this other block on our 4-hour time frame. Price was just coming to tap this other block for it to continue its sell to the downside, right? So for our 4-hour time frame, we should be getting ready and warming up to take this sell all the way to the downside on our 4-hour time frame, right? And for our 1-hour time frame too, right, we can see that price is at the other block zone on 4-hour time frame, right? Price has already tapped into it. And where do I see price selling into, right? There's a shoulder here, there's a sweep, there's a break. So I see price selling off into this 1-hour shoulder. And if there's no reaction when price gets to the shoulder on our 1-hour time frame, then price will keep selling and eventually take out this low on our 1-hour time frame. When would be a good time to take this sell on GU? Right. So when I see price taking out this low, after I break off this low and you pull back, I will be taking the sell on GU. Right. So for EU2, it's pretty much similar to GU, right? On a monthly time frame, right? Price is breaking lower to the downside. And for our weekly time frame too, we can see that price is also to the downside, right? Plotted my fib from point A to point B, and we can see that price is presently at 38.2% fib level, which is a good place for price to hold and keep selling. And for our daily time frame too, we can see that price is also to the downside. And price tapped into this daily order block, which is a good place for price to start itself from. Price has tapped into it, reacted of it, and you're expecting that price should sell off from that point, right? And for a 4-hour time frame too, this buy was just a play to, you know, get into this 4-hour other block and continue itself. So the buy was just for price to tap into this other block and sell off from that region. So from this region, I actually expect some sort of sell on EU, right? Expect EU to keep selling off that point. And where do I see price coming into? Right, shoulder, sweep, break. So price should sell off from this other block into this shoulder, and I expect some sort of a reaction, right? I expect some sort of a reaction when price gets to this shoulder on our 1-hour time frame. Down to a 15 minutes time frame, I will be taking the sell when I see price taking out this low. And after I pull back, when price takes out this low and I see retracement or a pullback, then I will be taking the sell of EU. So for today, my bias for dollar is a buy, and my bias for EU and GU are sells. And I have showed you the levels that I will be selling from, right? Selling EU and GU from. So if there are contributions, contrary opinions, different bias, please type in chat box. If there are questions, please ask them in chat box and we will be addressing them. Right after me, CJ will be coming before us to analyze precious metals and the end basket. If there are questions, please ask them. Yes, until we see the low on 15 minutes being taken out for GU and EU. I already showed us points. Until we see that being taken out, we will be waiting until we see that playing out. All right, if there are no questions, okay, I can see one here. Yes, our bias is a sell on GU and EU. If there are no more questions, CJ will be coming before us. Do have a blessed day ahead until we see during the New York session. Thank you, guys.
If you're in the city of Abuja and you want to learn a skill that can help you earn as you learn, then listen up. Now, it's a common saying that it takes an average of 3 years to learn a skill and become profitable at it. How about I share a secret with you that can help you shorten that journey and help you make consistent weekly cash flow, meaning you get to earn while you learn. Allow me to introduce you to the ATM cash flow training. This is the only trading course that can take a total beginner trader up to an intermediate level and up to an advanced trader, taking you from basically zero to hero. This training will be started from the 24th of July to the 26th of July live in the city of Abuja, and we're going to have our CEO with us, Ejimi, the profitable investor. It doesn't end there. Even after the training, there's going to be weekly follow-up classes with you and facilitators of the EFT Academy to ensure your profitability. Tell me, how much better does it get? If this is something you're interested in, send us a DM and we'll get you started. If you're in the city of Abuja and you want to learn a skill,
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the market color for today, the 12th of July 2024. We're excited to have you all here. Wonderful analysis by Cynthia for the US dollar and other foreign currencies relating to the US dollar. So we'll be moving straight up to the analysis for gold and then for the yen pairs. Okay, so we'll be moving on straight. For gold, personally, I think that with the news, the CPI that came out yesterday, it came out bearish, or it came out hawkish for the dollar. with the CPI that came out for the dollar yesterday, we're looking to see further retracement on the dollar going forward. And the analysis has been done by Cynthia. But now we're looking at gold. For gold, I think that with everything that came out on the CPI side of things, just push gold to the upside. I still believe that gold might still sell afterwards. Okay, with the push of gold to the upside, it couldn't even break the all-time high of gold. So seeing that this all-time high was not broken, it looks like it's going to be a respected high for gold going forward. So we might start seeing further retracement on gold. When we're looking at our precious metals and gold sentiment value flow models, we're seeing that there was no incentive for gold to keep buying anymore after that push of the CPI to the upside. So I'm expecting some sell-off on gold going forward. Now, if you're looking at it from the daily time frame, price is still caught up within the range. You can see the range from here. Okay, so the range is like from here all the way up here. This is the range that price is still caught up in. So when price is within this kind of range, all I just want to do is to sell at premium and buy at discount. Sell at premium, buy at discount. Now the price is around the premium level, I'll be willing to sell into some discount level. When it's around discount, I'll be looking to buy until it breaks out of these regions. Okay. So for me today, based on this daily time frame, I'm seeing a clear range for gold, because this is the upper boundary of the range, lower boundary of the range. Gold hasn't broken above or below it since then. If you're looking at it from the 4-hour time frame, you can get some clarity where gold is now looking like it's in an uptrend, because on the 4-hour time frame it has broken the buy. It has broken the last sell structure, so it's looking like it's in an uptrend. But then you also have an overview of that from the higher time frame side of things. Okay, so for 4-hour time frame, we're looking like we're in a buy trend, so we'll have to tread cautiously. We'll be willing to take buys on gold if it's showing us entry signatures, and one of the places we can be targeting is this liquidity residing right here. Okay, once price takes out this liquidity, then we'll be looking to see if it's going to take out this one or start selling to take out the liquidities below. So on the 4-hour time frame, we're still looking bullish on gold. Okay, now on the 1-hour time frame, we're still looking pretty much bullish, but then there are gaps, there are levels that gold has to come back to fill. All right, so those levels could be the target for us moving forward. We're seeing this level right here. We're also seeing this level also. That's levels where gold will be willing to sell into. All right, so I'm willing to look for short positions on gold. Even my sentiment supports that short selling of gold. So I'm looking to take sales on gold, just in scalps or intraday sales on gold to the downside. All right, so I'll be looking to see if I'll get a sell play on gold, and then I'll be willing to sell it all the way to these two levels. If you're looking for that, another level you could be expecting to see a sell on gold to is this left shoulder right here. This left shoulder right here could be another potential target for this sell-off on gold. So for today, even though on the daily time frame we're in a range, on the 4-hour time frame we're in a buy trend, you've seen that there's been an expansion. We're expecting a retracement into some discount level, and these are the discount levels I'm expecting gold to trade into. So for today being Friday, I have 3 points of interest on gold, and I'll be looking for a retracement, and then I'll be willing to short gold into any of these 3 levels. All right, so that's that for gold. I hope it's clear and concise for everyone. And one of the things that I might be looking out for today is a sweep of Asian high, the high of Asian session, which is somewhere around here. If I see price take a rally up to this level to take out this high, then I'll be willing to sell it further downward. If I don't see that happen, then on the 5 minutes time frame, you can be looking out for this sweep of all this diagonal liquidity and sell. However, all I'm looking out for is a retracement and then a sell-off on gold. Once I see a very good and decent retracement, I'll be willing to sell off gold. Another level you can look out for is this left shoulder on the 5 minutes time frame. Okay, so with this left shoulder comes a liquidity point that will be swept before it trades into that level. So this gives it like a very good setup for gold. Once gold trades into this place, I'll be careful to wait for confirmatory entry signatures. Then I'll sell gold to those points of interest that I've highlighted on the 1 hour time frame. Okay. Now let's look at the yen basket. Now for the yen basket, very interestingly, we saw that the yen basket was buying yesterday when the CPI came out. Now, if you've followed the yen basket for a while, or if you followed the Japanese yen or forex trading around Japan for a while, you know that the buy of the yen basket yesterday was not as a result of a strong yen or as a result of strength in the yen. It was only as a result of weakness in the dollar. Now, amongst all safe haven currencies, when the CPI came out for the dollar yesterday, it shot the dollar downwards. And when you gauge it amongst other safe haven currencies, which is the yen and Swiss franc, the dollar was the weakest at the time yesterday. So we saw that since the dollar is the weakest, then other safe haven currencies will be stronger. That is why you saw that spike upwards for the yen and the sell downwards for the yen baskets or yen related currencies. Okay, so that spike upwards was not a strength in the yen, as you can see on today already. The yen is selling to the downside. And also, if you remember, a couple of weeks ago, we drew this level right here as one of the places we are expecting a retracement for the yen basket, right? And this is the level we drew some time ago. Unfortunately, the chart has cleaned that up. We'll see how the yen retraces into this level, and currently it's selling further downwards. We look at it on the 4-hour time frame, you see that it lost momentum immediately after the chatter around CPI faded away. All right, so when we say chatter around CPI, we're talking about retail movements within CPI level within the news period. All right, CPI came out 1:30 p.m. GMT +1. So we should expect anything around 1 hour from that time. So around 2:30, you should be seeing the chatter fading off at the time. So after that CPI release, we started seeing the yen basket resuming its original sell trend. So I still expect this yen basket to continue selling, as you're seeing it doing so already on the daily time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, same thing. Still expect it to come back all the way to this level it left off. And then on the 1-hour time frame, I'm expecting the exact same thing on for the yen basket. Okay, so I'm expecting the yen basket to trade into this level going forward. Now, if you look at yen pairs relative to what is happening on the yen basket, with this movement of GBP/JPY to the downside, I think it's going to still resume its uptrend. Now, I want to show you guys something that I explained to you some weeks ago. I told you about this monthly order block on GBP/JPY and how that it's targeting that level. Now, you can see that price hasn't fully traded into that order block. I still expect it to do so. So for that, I'm still expecting some more buys on GBP/JPY. You can see how it's tapped into it, right? So we made this analysis some weeks ago when price was still around here. I think about 3 weeks ago or thereabout, when price was still around here. That was when we made the analysis, and you can see how it traded into it, tapped it, and started selling to the downside during that news release. So this is like a confluence between fundamentals and technicals. All right, so we saw price has tapped into this level. I still expect that price may still go back and fill it up once again. All right. So we've also seen a break of structure here, but I'm expecting GBP/JPY to revisit this region, 207.500 region, before we start seeing any other thing to the downside. So for the day, I'm expecting some retracement on GBP/JPY so I can jump on the buy. All right, you can see the retracement already happened and it's resuming to the upside. Personally, I don't like the price action around this level, so I would rather wait for price to break out above it and then maybe retrace into this level, because this price action is not giving me clarity on the direction of the market. So I would wait for price to close above here, and then when it retraces maybe into this level, I will now be willing to take my buys on GBP/JPY to the upside. Okay, so one of the places I'm looking out for to see GBP/JPY return to this level right here. As it closes above here, and returns to this level, I'm willing to take my buy for GBP/JPY to the upside. Very similar thing to Euro JPY, similar analysis top to bottom. I want to see a break here and then a return to this other block. Then I'll be looking for buys on Euro JPY as well. Okay, so the levels. Now Euro JPY, because it's in a period, it went into a period of price discovery. My target for Euro JPY would just be this other block right here on the 1 hour time frame, because above that, I don't know what else is going to happen. So I'm just targeting what I can see in the market already. So I'm targeting a buy when price breaks this level and returns. I'm targeting a buy on Euro JPY all the way to this level. This is my analysis on Euro JPY. And then finally on USD JPY, I'm also expecting similar thing, just like we had on Euro JPY, where price has traded into a period of price discovery. If you look at that on the 1 hour time frame, so on the monthly time frame, you see that price does not have any reference as to where it's trading to. So we'll use only the reference that price has provided us in the last few days. Okay. So on the 1 hour time frame, on the 1 hour time frame, I'm expecting the same thing, price to break out of this high. All right, once it breaks out of that high on the 15 minutes time frame, you should see some point of interest that you can take advantage of to the upside. So once price does that, I'll be willing to take my buys to the upside. Now, some of you will be wondering the exact levels or the exact times we're willing to take these trades. Now, just to let you know, we have an exclusive group that is called the TDA Plus group, and there, whenever we're taking any trade, we share the signals, we share our entry points, the exact price you're entering, the exact price you're exiting, and how we are managing the trades. All right. So we share that on the group, and the criteria to join the group. Before we go into that, the group is totally free. We don't charge you anything. Even the money you make, the profits you make from the signals are totally yours. So you're not charged anything from the group. All you have to do is to open an account with our preferred broker using the link that's going to be shared to you in the chat box. So you share, open an account with our preferred broker. After you do that, make sure that you fund your account to show that you're really serious. When you fund your account, you share your screenshot with us, proof that you funded your account, and then you'll be added up immediately. Okay. All right. Now let's take a few questions, and we'll be wrapping up today's analysis from there. Okay. All right. So someone says, please can you check GBP CHF? Okay, just to let you know, whenever we are having analysis like this, we have a scope of currency pairs that we'll be looking out for, and we usually announce it at the beginning of the market color. For today, we're looking at dollar-related pairs and yen-related pairs, including gold against the dollar. So that is our major focus, so that we are properly guided. We don't just move from one place to another. We want to be properly guided and follow the structure of the market color. So please bear with us. I hope you understand. Now, someone, Pipston Light says, what about those equal lows? Do we need to consider them for anything? EJ and GJ 15 minutes equal lows. So let's take a look at that. Okay, now if you look at these lows carefully, you see that there was a sweep right there, kind of a profit-taking style of sweep right there. You can see that price just wicked. Price just wicked below this level. Okay, so that was like a stop hunt. All right, you can consider that as a liquidity point later on. Maybe when the sell of Euro JPY now starts, you can consider that as a sell-off or as a point of liquidity for the sell. But from what I'm seeing here, it's more like a liquidity sweep, because this is the actual low. Price just came here, wicked below it, and then reversed immediately. So it's more like a liquidity sweep, a sweep of yesterday's low. All right, it's quite an interesting place to grab a sweep from because it's the low that was created as a result of the CPI news release yesterday. All right, so that low was a good target for liquidity, people who want to take liquidity or people who want to grab liquidity. It's very similar thing on GBP, JPY. But for GBP, JPY now, this was one of the things that we call SMT divergence. On GBP, JPY, you can see that it also weaked there a little, but not as much as Euro, JPY. If we are trading within that session, this also gives us an insight that price is going to buy. Whenever I see something like this happen, maybe price sweeps on Euro, JPY and doesn't sweep on GBP, JPY. It's an insight that price is going to resume to the upside. So if we're trading around this period, I'll be strongly bullish from when this event happened, and I'll be willing to buy all the way upward. So when price is now looking to sell, when price has shown us clear sell structure, this could be a liquidity point to grab when price starts selling. Okay, so you can consider that and mark it out in your chart so that if you're in the sell, you can consider exiting yourselves from that level. Okay. All right, so thank you very much, everyone. I think this has been right. I think we've answered all the questions and taken all the commentaries. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming up for today's analysis. We do not take your presence here for granted. Those on YouTube, those on the Zoom call, we really appreciate you. We have the Market Color group. If you're not in the group, make sure you join the group. There you can also ask further questions after the Market Color period, and your questions are going to be answered and taken care of there. If you also have any inquiries with regards to any of our courses or any of our products, please do well to reach out to us on our WhatsApp line 081 60 99 50 30. I'll take it again 081 60 99 50 30. So do well to reach out to us there, and especially if you're in the city of Abuja in this period, we're going to be coming to Abuja to teach the ATM cash flow class. All right, the ATM cash flow course is going to be taught live in Abuja. And if you're around Abuja, you should make sure you sign up to attend the course physically. There are so many other giveaways that you're going to get, apart from other gifts and other merchandise like our t-shirts, face caps, books, pen, and jotters that you're going to get from the training. We're also going to be giving away accounts to those who attend the course. So those who attend the class, we stand a chance to win an account. So when we're talking about earn as you learn, we're really serious about it. We want to make sure that we do everything we can according to our means to get you some access to funding, so that as we're teaching you our strategy, you have a place to implement the strategy almost immediately. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much, Mr. Albert. Thank you, Mazi. Chips don't lie, Ibukun Salakon, Mr. Sheyi Oni. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for attending today's market call. Our phone number is right there on the chat box. Please. All right. So someone is asking, Mazi is asking, any of these in PH? Why only Abuja? You can also join online. The reason why we are citing it for now in Abuja, we might come to other locations later on. All right, but there's no guarantee on that yet. So you can join online. The reason why we are setting it in the city of Abuja is that Abuja is more central. From Port Harcourt, from Lagos, from Kaduna, from Enugu, everywhere you can get a bus, you can get a flight directly to Abuja without any stop at any junction. So Abuja is more central for everybody in Nigeria. So do well to make your way to Abuja to attend that course. We already have people who are scheduled to come in from Lagos and the like. So make sure you don't miss out on this training, because I can assure you this training is going to be a banger if we're going to use that one. All right, thank you very much once again. We're going to meet by 3 p.m. for the market color recap for London session and market color for New York session. Until we meet again, my name is CJ, and I wish you good luck and good trading. Cheers and God bless, guys.
If you're in the city of Abuja and you want to learn a skill that can help you earn as you learn, then listen up. Now, it's a common saying that it takes an average of 3 years to learn a skill and become profitable at it. How about I share a secret with you that can help you shorten that journey and help you make consistent weekly cash flow, meaning you get to earn while you learn? Allow me to introduce you to the ATM cash flow training. This is the only trading course that can take a total beginner trader up to an intermediate level and up to an advanced trader, taking you from basically zero to hero. This training will be started from the 24th of July to the 26th of July live in the city of Abuja, and we're going to have our CEO with us, Ejimi, the profitable investor. It doesn't end there. Even after the training, there's going to be weekly follow-up classes with you and facilitators of the EFT Academy to ensure your profitability. Tell me, how much better does it get? If this is something you're interested in, send us a DM and we'll get you started. If you're in the city of Abuja and you want to learn a skill that can help you earn as you learn, then listen up. Now, it's a common saying that it takes an average of 3 years to learn a skill and become profitable at it. How about I share a secret with you that can help you shorten that journey and help you make consistent weekly cash flow, meaning you get to earn while you learn? Allow me to introduce you to the ATM cash flow training. This is the only trading course that can take a total beginner trader up to an intermediate level and up to an advanced trader, taking you from basically zero to hero. This training will be started from the 24th of July to the 26th of July live in the city of Abuja, and we're going to have our CEO with us, Ejimi, the profitable investor. It doesn't end there. Even after the training, there's going to be weekly follow-up classes with you and facilitators of the EFT Academy to ensure your profitability. Tell me, how much better does it get? If this is something you're interested in, send us a DM and we'll get you started. If you're in the city of Abuja and you want to learn a skill that can help you earn as you learn, then listen up. Now, it's a common saying that it takes an average of 3 years to learn a skill and become profitable at it. How about I share a secret with you that can help you shorten that journey and help you make consistent weekly cash flow, meaning you get to earn while you learn? Allow me to introduce you to the ATM cash flow training. This is the only trading course that can take a total beginner trader up to an intermediate level and up to an advanced trader, taking you from basically zero to hero. This training will be started from the 24th of July to the 26th of July live in the city of Abuja, and we're going to have our CEO with us, Ejimi, the profitable investor. It doesn't end there. Even after the training, there's going to be weekly follow-up classes with you and facilitators of the EFT Academy to ensure your profitability. Tell me, how much better does it get? If this is something you're interested in, send us a DM and we'll get you started. If you're in the city of Abuja and you want to learn a skill that can help you earn as you learn, then listen up. Now, it's a common saying that it takes an average of 3 years to learn a skill and become profitable at it. How about I share a secret with you that can help you shorten that journey and help you make consistent weekly cash flow, meaning you get to earn while you learn? Allow me to introduce you to the ATM cash flow training. This is the only